The finest of silk, endless silver and gold, the flower of Mecca, the stories all told, with perfume so rare that it lingered for miles, the envy of all with his family and smiles. Young Mus'ab was wealthy beyond all compare, high status in life, a Mus'ab ibn Umayr. But his heart was empty till Darul Arqami. He took his shahada and entered Islam. Oh, trade in thy silk for the truth of the Lord, the wealth of this world for an endless reward. Deliverer of truth and a teacher would bring a status more great than a prince or a king. Beloved of the Prophet Mus'ab ibn Umayr, who traded this life for a life hereafter. His mother, she wept, then she locked him away. Deny this new faith or in chains you will stay. He fled in the night with no silver or bread, without his fine clothes, just the truth in his head. With Makkah too dangerous for faith, he must flee, dispatched by the Prophet across the Red Sea. Then after much teaching in Negus land, returned to the Prophet for mission most grand. For Allah ordained that now Islam would grow in Yathrib, not Makkah, so Mus'ab would go. He traveled ambassador, teacher and friend. Rasulullah's message he'd spread to the end. Oh, trade in thyself for the truth of the Lord, the wealth of this world for an endless reward. Deliverer of truth and a teacher would bring a status more great than a prince or a king. Beloved of the Prophet Mus'ab ibn Umayr, who traded this life for a life hereafter. Throughout all Medina, his words all rang true. With words from Quran, people's faith he'd renew. The Aus and the Khazraj, the rich and the poor, accepted Islam and were left wanting more. The Prophet arrived and then everyone came. The full moon has risen, the people exclaimed. Through Badr, through Uhud, in life and in death, the Prophet, he loved him up till his last breath. His spirit was great as his body was tall. His burial shroud wouldn't cover it all. Among the believers are men who have been true to their pledge to Allah and this deen. Oh, trade in thy silk for the truth of the Lord, the wealth of this world for an endless reward. Deliverer of truth and a teacher would bring a status more great than a prince or a king. Beloved of the Prophet Mus'ab ibn Umayr, who traded this life for a life hereafter. Oh Allah, remind us when we want it all, that fame in this life is both short-lived and small, that fashion and wealth and the silver and gold are worthless if they leave the heart to run cold. Oh, grant us the wisdom and courage and love to give up the world like your servant Mus'ab, whose status is high where the angels all sing, far better than being a prince or a king. Ya Allah, same light and keep us light.